Hello, dear friends. There is another answer key. They came from the book Glitter. Let's see. Unit 5, Section 3. They came. Answer orally. Number 1. Scientists expressed different opinions regarding the landing of the alien ship. Some thought that it was a threat because it was probably the first step to an invasion and more ships would follow soon. It would be advisable for people to arm themselves and prepare to retaliate. I would agree with the opinion of the other scientists that the aliens came with peaceful intentions because a sophisticated society that could produce such advanced technology would not intend to attack or harm the inhabitants of the earth. Later in the story, it becomes quite evident. Number 2, as the news of the landing of an alien ship spread, people flocked to the town in large numbers to catch a glimpse of the huge craft. The curious onlookers were people from nearby areas in distant places. These out of towners blocked the streets and crowds could be seen near the spacecraft. This hindered normal life of the town people as all the places seemed to be full of people. Next exercise, multiple choice questions. For first one, answer part C. For second, part C. For third, part A. For fourth, part B. Next exercise, read and answer. First one, as soon as the music playing on the radio stopped, abruptly there was breaking news that a huge flying saucer had entered the Earth's atmosphere. Here I have brought a picture for you. This is a picture of disk or ships, you can say alien ships or alien disk. You can use this one in your notebook, or another one you can get from the Google. Next, second one, as reported in the news, this thing was a huge alien ship that had landed in town. The craft was large and silver in color. Its surface looked like brushed metal and it was oval in shape. The details of separate panels could be seen along its hull were slits that looked like windows. At several points dotted around the craft were antennae and other pieces of equipment. There was a continuous low hum from the ship that was clearly audible. Number 3, the landing of the spacecraft affected the lives of the common people in various ways. People from different places arrived in large numbers to get a glimpse of the spacecraft. The town became very crowded, and this hindered the life of the local people. A whole industry had grown up around the aliens. Stalls in the street sold everything from t shirts, hats, dolls to books. Good media coverage generated much interest, and people from other places left their work to visit the site where the craft had landed. Scientists, politicians gave interviews and expressed their opinions. Science fiction writers re released their books, which were suddenly in great demand. Comedians got busy entertaining people by making up jokes about aliens. The media gave proper coverage round the clock, and many viewers were glued to the television sets to catch up with any developments. Next exercise, think and answer. First one, the father left for work as usual, but the day was different. Things seemed to have changed after the news of the landing of an alien ship spread around. When he alighted from the train, he noticed that other passenger didn't seem as noisy. Everyone seemed quiet and preoccupied with their own thoughts. The atmosphere around was unusually quiet. The uneasiness, worry, and apprehension of the people seemed to have changed things. Number 2, the media hype created by continuous and direct coverage from the site of landing of the alien ship generated a lot of publicity. Every television program revolved around the alien ship. Experts had different views on the incident. Some scientists said that people should immediately prepare to face an invasion by aliens, whereas other scientists had the opinion that the aliens came with peaceful intentions. It was clear that their society was sophisticated and their technology highly advanced. Some politicians with backup from the military agreed that it was an invasion, while others disagreed and proposed a wait and see attitude. Science fiction writers re released their books and the sales picked up. Comedians cracked jokes about the aliens. There were different reactions from different sections of the society. Number three, father thought that the aliens were a blessing in disguise for inhabitants of the earth. He believed that people would understand that the universe was populated by different kinds of creatures. Those people had a completely different appearance, different ways of seeing life, and different needs. The earthlings would learn to adjust with life, and the aftermath would soon forget their differences and unite to become people of the earth, irrespective of their countries or regions. One day they would want to be the people of the universe. Next exercise, reference to context. Part A, Daddy said this to his daughter. Part B, this was said when news came in that a huge flying saucer had entered the Earth's atmosphere. The daughter got excited and asked her father if the aliens were coming. Parsi, the news on the radio was that of a huge flying saucer which had entered the atmosphere and would land in the capital in about 4 hours. Party, the children left the table chattering about aliens and monsters, and their mother asked their father if they were really aliens, but she was assured that it might just be an advertising company. Next exercise, word quiz. Part B, support what is popular. Next exercise, hot questions. Number one, the arrival of the spaceship was not an invasion. After it landed, a loud musical note erupted from the ship, which made glass windows break and people ran away from the falling glass. The music lasted for about 10 minutes, then it stopped. There was no violence or any damage to life or property. Number two, as people gathered around the alien ship in large numbers, some prayed, others chanted, some held crystal as though offering the ship some kind of sacrifice. A loud musical note from the ship was heard, which lasted for 10 minutes. Probably the aliens were making the noise. Music had no aesthetic appeal. They were trying to communicate with the earthlings. They wanted to convey that they meant no harm and wanted to be friends, wanted to reach out of the people and establish contact in their own way. There is a picture, aliens in spacecraft. As you can see, you can use this one. Next exercise, writing fun. You can take a screenshot of this picture if you like it. Next exercise, writing fun. The teacher can encourage the student to write a quiz with interesting question which will elicit good responses from others. Any topic may be selected. For example, Easter. Number one, why is Easter celebrated? Number two, on which day of the week does it always fall? Number three, why is Good Friday called so? Number four, what is the most special thing used in Easter celebration which the children love to have? Next exercise, value corner. It is often discussed if science is a curse or a boon. Like any other thing, it has two aspects, good and bad, like two sides of a coin. Science plays a very important role in creating new things. Improved medical facilities are saving lives. Quick, transparent helps in the progress of any country. In every field, be it agriculture, medicine, architecture, or filmmaking, science has helped to make great strides for the benefit of mankind. But if we misuse the power of science by making guns, it turns out to be a curse. So it is up to us if we want to create or destroy. The tool of science is with us to use as we want it. Next exercise, project. The teacher may discuss details with each group and they will explain clearly to the class. Part A, the visitor, pleasant looking but odd features, large popping eyes, small mouth with a permanent small large ears like those of an elephant, about 2 feet tall, strong arms and legs. Part B, a quiet creature moved around stealthily, wanted to touch the hands of every student in class, harmless as opened a child's bag and ate a sandwich, got choked, offered water, could drink only one drop at a time. Part C, came in a spacecraft which landed in the playground. The alien pointed towards it and then to the sky, wanted to go back home. A student held its hand and went to the craft, bid goodbye after pressing the take-off button near the entrance of the craft after the alien had boarded the craft. Part D, students will use their imagination and draw picture which may be displayed on the classboard. They can describe other features and draw accordingly. Next exercise, life skill. The teacher may give such a situation and elicit a response from a student as she asks related questions. Student may express different opinions and teachers may counsel that it is important to own up and promise that the mistake will not be repeated. She may explain that everyone makes mistake but we should always learn from them and move in a positive direction. It is also important to share your thoughts and fears with parents and confidence in them. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.